This is Ken Pylan. We're at the ACA 2014 Summit with Matt Polka. And Matt, why don't you tell us what we have to look forward to?
Ken, we have a great lineup here at Summit 21. Hashtag Summit 21 as we're trying to say to everybody that uses Twitter. We've got Chairman Wheeler coming from the FCC. We've got Congresswoman Anna Eshoo, who's the ranking member of the House Communications and Technology Subcommittee. Representative Peter Welch from the same subcommittee, Chet Kanogia from Aereo, as well as the terrific broadband panel looking ahead at future issues. But this is independent cable coming to Washington again to represent their interests, to be their voice, to take the Hill on Thursday, April 3rd, to tell their story. So we're very excited and glad to have you here.
Well, I appreciate that, and there's so much to talk about. I don't know where we should focus, but I know one topic last year was you were mentioning that perhaps there was going to be some movement on retransmission consent in the year that followed, and it looks like there has been in the last couple of days.
It truly has. Under the FCC, under Chairman Wheeler, this Monday's order related to coordinated negotiations, where the FCC has prohibited stations in a market that are not separately owned from combining to collusively negotiate retransmission consent. That's a huge deal for us. In fact, I would like to take more time to actually celebrate it, but we have so many other things that are on the plate. But we truly appreciate what the FCC has done, where they've looked at markets and they've said consumers are harmed when stations come together to collusively negotiate retransmission consent. So we really appreciate the fact that Chairman Wheeler is going to be here with us tomorrow to speak to that and to the Commission action, and we're just very thankful for their efforts.
Well, there's a lot of other things going on as well. I don't know if you want to talk to any of those.
Sure. There's a ton of issues, and that's what I mean in terms of how busy we've been as in the lead up to the summit, as well as with the coordinated negotiations vote. Congress is considering reauthorization of the satellite bill. That's the bill that gives the satellite companies the ability to carry local stations in and actually out of market areas. That's an important thing where we are trying also from a congressional perspective to start the movement toward greater retransmission consent reform. There's movement in that direction, number of hearings, number of bills that are pending. You've got the Comcast Time Warner cable merger, which is coming up soon. There'll be a hearing next week, and many other things that are going to be associated with that, FCC review and otherwise. Net neutrality, certainly a big issue. Major programming negotiations that are going on by our members today that it's very, very difficult for them.
Literally today.
Literally today. Very costly, very expensive in terms of the cost of the bundle of programming. I mean, even as deals get done, it's still a continuing problem that our members are going to face. So lots happening today, a lot's happening this week, a lot's happening this month. It's really, in a sense, maybe we were lucky when we said we should theme this summit, Our Time Is Now, but it's really become true, where our time is now as independent operators to actually come to Washington to move the agenda forward for our members and to really try to achieve the reform that we've been fighting for 21 years.
Well, and it is I guess you're now an adult, now it's 21 years, right? So I want to, over the next day or so, delve deeper into some of those questions and those issues, but for now, good luck with the conference.
So much. It's great. It's great to have you back again. It's great to be here in Washington. This is my home away from home. I live in Pittsburgh, but I work in Washington, and it's a privilege to be here again with our members. That's who we serve. That's why we're here. That's what we do, and it's a privilege and honor to be here to represent them and to have them here at Summit 21.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks very much.